day you suddenly get transported into a different world where you are assessed by the power you hold. If it's not a useful power, then they throw you out. And then when you are drowning in your own sorrow, thinking about how useless you are, a very beautiful girl comes to your salvation. She promises to help you out, so you go off to travel with her, hoping to go on an adventure while she helps you to figure out your powers. And then you get killed. Welcome to the story of the executioner and her way of life. Weird name, isn't it? One day I was just scrolling through YouTube and I saw this name and I was like, well, that's an interesting name. So I watched all of it. And it was interesting. This is one of the Isekai shows that came out this season. But it's not your usual Isekai. It's kind of a different Isekai actually. The protagonist is not the person who got Isekai. It's the person who's going after the people who got Isekai and trying to kill them. This show kind of tries to go out of the usual Isekai tropes. That's why it stands out among the other Isekai animes that came out this season. The premise of the story is these otherworlders, who are known as the Lost Ones, are summoned here from a distant world known as Japan. These Lost Ones hold powerful abilities called pure concepts, and every time they use it, the power takes control of them bit by bit, and eventually, the power goes berserk and brings disaster and calamity to the world. So these executioners exist to exterminate them without remorse before they bring chaos to their world. But one day, our protagonist, a young executioner named Meno, finds a lost one who is extremely powerful but cannot be killed due to the nature of her power. So she befriends her and begins to search a way to kill her. Well, the lost one is more than happy to accompany her because she is extremely attracted to her. This show left me wondering, who the am I supposed to root for here? Is it the executioners who are killing these lost ones in hope of protecting their world, or these lost ones who didn't ask for any of this but end up causing disasters to this world? Honestly, I don't know. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. One thing about this show that stood out for me was that the executioners are well aware that what they do is evil and downright cruel. I mean, these are killing innocent people. To them, it's not a just cause or a cause for greater good. It's their purpose of life, and they know that they are the villains. I have seen many shows where people do cruel things in the name of justice and for the greater good and all that bullshit. Like, oh, we're just killing all these people for the greater good of the world. We're the good guys here. But not these executioners. They're like, screw that noise. We're the bad guys here. This show embraced the fact that the story is told from a villainous perspective. With all that said, I don't think this is the best Isekai this season. There were many things that I didn't like about this show, like the other main character. She annoyed the hell out of me most of the time. But the story was interesting enough to keep me watching till the end. So that's a plus, because I'm not a big fan of the Isekai genre. I'm very skeptical about them, and I only watch them if I know it's a good anime, such as Konosuba ReZero, which I've already watched, or Mushoku Tensei Slime and Horizon, which I'm planning to watch. Every anime season, several Isekai shows come out, and each one of them are either a hit or a miss. The Executioner and Her Way of Life is a pretty average show in my opinion. It tries to come out of the usual tropes of an Isekai anime, so that kind of makes it stand out. Thanks for watching. Give this show a try and let me know your thoughts about this show in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view.